on to the next video. Here we go. Restored Republic via GCR as of August the 30th, 2020. And this is by Judy Byington. Right, I'll read this little bit for you. It's compiled by Judy Byington, and she's the MSW. She's got these titles behind her names: MSW, LCSW, and therapist, retired, journalist, author of 22 Faces, Inside an Extraordinary Life of Jenny Hill and her 22 multiple personalities. She was, as far as I'm aware, sexually abused, and Judy has written a book about her, and she was her therapist. So that's, Judy she gives, I think, a wonderful rundown of what's going on. And you will find her Restored Republic on Operation Disclosure 1.blogspot.com. Right, so we're into part 2. There is a beautiful picture of Trump holding 2 children, and it really is very much about saving the children. The most terrible things have happened to the children. So here we start here with Judy's post. An RV GCR rollout schedule as reported by either Dr. Charles Ward, Bruce, or Fleming's military intel contact. Sunday the 2nd of August, the quantum financial system was implemented as all banks around the world pinged back they were online without a glitch. Now, my research started many years ago about the banking system, and I started with the Bank of England, and so I think probably very few of you will not realize that actually the banking system as being a criminal system. The whole system of finance was criminally set up, and I won't go into it further, but that is why the NESARA, the New Economic Security Reformation Act, was going to be announced on 9/11/2001. Well, you know what happened then. If you don't, look it up. And it was blamed on terrorists. So the NESARA was the need to bring in a new financial system because so many houses were being foreclosed on by the banking system, and there's a tremendous amount of information out there, so there's a lot of research that you can do. I will put a few in the description box for you to look at. So the new international rates should show up on the back. Monday the 31st so that was Sunday the 30th of August, that's today. And did I miss one? Oh yes, here. Overnight, Wednesday the 19th of August, Department of Defense security teams gave a green light to begin liquidity release. And then on Sunday the 30th of August, the new international rates should show up on the back screens. Already America has, Trump has signed the gold standard in, so the system is all gold backed. Monday the 31st of August, the old SWIFT system would cease to exist. The SWIFT system, that's where you got interconnecting, where the banks interconnected between countries and etc. in America. And now we've got CIPS, CIPS, and that's been replaced SWIFT, but also we've got the quantum financial system. And that, I think, takes 6 seconds of it, very, very quick. So during September, we were expected to have a final lockdown of society blamed on CV-19. That was in actuality a cover-up for the financial transition and to finish arrests of global elite worldwide. When the lockdown ended, we would wake up to a new financial and political arena. President Trump would start the federal debt reset program to be in full swing by October. Now, I don't necessarily agree with what Judy's saying there, because apparently it was what we would call the bad guys that set off the CV in 2019. That's why it's called 19. And as far as I understand it, Trump used that to do the arrests of so many people that have needed to be arrested around the world. So do your own research and use the right search engines that you can trust. So on Wednesday, the 2nd of September, would see a behind-the-scenes announcement of the gold assets backed by the US Treasury note. Labor Day. So Thursday, 10th of September, the quantum financial system would begin instant payments. Monday, the 14th of September, was the deadline of exchange of contract rates. And Tuesday, the 15th, the quantum financial system would be fully operational. The gold asset-backed US Treasury note would be made public, and the general public would be able to exchange at the new international rates. Now, here we are, Thursday, the 1st of October, with the quantum financial system fully online for 209 nations. Okay, that's 209 nations. Fiscal year's start of business in gold asset-backed currency. There was expected to be an announcement of the restored republic. That's for America, because you have been a limited company until that republic was restored, and full implementation of NESARA and in the US and GESARA worldwide. So NESARA stands for New Economic Security and Reformation Act in the US, and GESARA stands for Global Economic Security and Reformation Act worldwide. Now this, let me read the next bit. By November, we could throw away those worries about a fixed US presidential election by not requiring voter IDs and stuffing ballot box with fake mail-in votes. Dr. Ward's intel indicated that with the quantum computer up and running, we will vote over our computer or phone using a transparent digital blockchain system. And she goes on to say the new tax system was expected to be between 13% and 17% purchases of new non-essential items only. No tax, food, medicine or wages, so no income tax. That's gone, guys. This is what we're looking at the moment, is a fantastic change, and it's the change really that was necessary for us to ascend into the new 5D, if you like, out of 3D into 5D, a joyful and wonderful state of being. Some of you will remember the song, The Age of Aquarius. And so really we're moving out of the age of Pisces, just putting it simply in a nutshell, into the age of Aquarius. And Pisces had the two fishes, the sign of it, swimming in opposite directions. And so it has been a lot of opposition. And the age of Aquarius, the sign, the symbol, is the water bearer, which is in water, is our consciousness, is a symbol of consciousness. So that's wonderful, wonderful information. Right, so to continue down here, we've got B, Saturday the 29th of August by Jerry, The Great Awakening. And he writes here, our biggest challenge of this Great Awakening is the deep state stroke cabal stranglehold on social media, dishonest news organizations and internet censorship. Wouldn't you agree? Absolutely. Now, this is my own commercial break of DELFIN World. It's an educational system of consciousness, and I do urge people to take a really serious look at this. It will literally transform your life. It has mine. I've worked with Leslie for over 20 years now, working on the information that he's been able to put out through his own becoming aware through the master key. He then wanted to share it in his own way. And the DELFIN World is an online version of this, and you can purchase various things. Do go in and have a better look at it. It is amazing. It is amazing, and you will discover that you are amazing, and that's the exciting thing. You will be thinking, doing, and being much more than you ever thought you could. Okay, on to the next video.